you're 21 now, and you clearly haven't lived up to what you wanted to when you were 14. But that's to be expected, you still got plenty of time. Just remember that you've been saying that every day for years. Today could be your plenty of time.
I should have probably done that instead of making this fucking video.
You gotta remember how overall conceited you were at the time of recording this video. When you look back at this whole YouTube thing, it was self-centered and a bit embarrassing, but you always knew that. Besides YouTube, you've always been kind of pretentious, and the girls are somewhat to blame. I mean, in all honesty, you did pretty well in your teens. You should call up that one girl. She is definitely gorgeous by now. Call her. But don't let the girls get to your head like they do now. What's gonna happen is you're gonna hear small compliments that completely elevate your confidence from what it is now to McConaughey status, which is a good thing until it crosses that line from confidence to arrogance. Did anyone tell you have really nice teeth? Fuck yeah, my teeth are on point, man. I'm fucking hot. Not only this, but don't let that one girl you meet the first day who seems cool and sexy and perfect let you lose sight of everything else. You've had a problem of always thinking that a girl you meet the first day is the next best one, and then get bored of her in less than a week. Do your best to make sure that she doesn't find out about your self-obsessed side, because that's for you alone and your comedy. Speaking of which, don't you remember that script you wrote for a comedy this summer about the kids in Harlem? It might not be finished, but it's definitely not finished. Find it and work on it. It was pretty good, and too often you start working on something, then completely forget about it and never go back to it again. Because at your age, there is no conceivable way you found anything else that you like more than making people laugh. Stop lying to everyone who asks, so what do you want to do next? By saying, well, I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of like, figuring things out, looking for my own path. Damn it, I bet you're one of those assholes. Stop being that guy, please. You hate them now. Don't live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And don't be that guy that flip-flops his beliefs around like a Democrat. Remember that the first person you voted for was Bernie fucking Sanders. Bernie Sanders. Remember that at 16 you despised what liberals were turning into, so if you're watching this now with large glasses without prescriptions, fedora with a skull on the side, or dyed blue hair, please burn it, please. Burn it. Burn your hair. I don't care if you're gonna look like a monk. Burn it if it's any other color than the glorious black you were born with. Which reminds me to tell you that you need to make friends that aren't all black. You almost exclusively hung around black people in high school, which isn't a good thing. You need to talk to people of other races as well. That's how you learn. What's probably most important from this video is that you're thinking of having a son right now. And I don't think it's too early, but you do. Keep in mind that if you do have a kid, he's gonna be mixed race just like you, because there's no one else with a Blasian ethnicity in the world. And even if you do meet a Filipino Haitian, he's still gonna be mixed race. You already know what to tell him about racism. Just make sure that he knows that his ancestry came from slavery and poverty. Raise him to care about where he came from just as much as you did. But on the bright side, you're 21 now, so you can do everything legally that people do since they're 15. So cool it, take it down a notch. I know you're gonna wanna party it up, but your family has a long history with drug problems, so be careful. You've done a good job so far of staying away from hard drugs. Keep it that way. So whatever weird fucking ADHD drugs exist in 2019 and 2020, stay the hell away from. But what I need to tell you as an adult now is to keep the memories that you might have forgotten. Don't lose the person that you were. As a 16-year-old, you hated your sister's boyfriends just because they were your sister's boyfriends. Your brother was your best friend, your papa was your mentor, and your mama was how you stayed grounded. And don't let white people make you feel bad about saying mama and papa. As a 16-year-old, you were funny, you were kind of annoying, you were a self-proclaimed intellectual, and you were a bit of a douchebag. You're going to want to forget these details about you, but it was who you were, and it's who you are. Good luck.